Oxford. I go to Oxford. Hi, my name is Malcom. I am a student of English. And this is my story. I want to tell you about a great teacher. I want to tell you about my time in Oxford. You can listen to my story. You can learn English with me. It is a warm summer evening. I am traveling on a train. There is a woman on the train with me. She is sitting next to me. She is speaking English on the phone. I don't understand much. She speaks very fast. I am studying English, but I am only a beginner. I don't know many words. I start to speak to her. I say some words in my basic English. The woman understands what I want to say. I am very happy. I say that I want to learn English. She tells me that she is from England. She is traveling for work. Her name is Mary. Our conversation is 10 minutes long. The next station is my station. I have to go. I say goodbye, and Mary gives me her phone number. She tells me to visit her in England. She tells me to go to Oxford. After this meeting, I work on my English every night. I watch films in English, I study with textbooks, and I read the dictionary. In 6 months, my English is much better. It is good, but I want to know more. I go to Oxford. I want to study English in Oxford. On my first day there, I go to a school. In my first lesson, I meet my teacher and other students in the class. My teacher is a young man. He is very funny. We introduce ourselves. We say where we are from. Then the lesson starts. Our teacher has a question for us. He wants to know how we study English. Our teacher says that he can teach us a very effective method to learn English. This method is very simple. Our teacher tells us that we don't have to study. We don't have to read the dictionary. But we have to use English a lot. It is very good for me. I don't like studying, and I don't like textbooks. Then we speak about what is important when you learn a new language. Our teacher tells us we need languages for communication. Languages help us say ideas and understand ideas. So when you learn a new language, the best method is to use the language for communication. And this is what we will do in our course. We will speak a lot. We will drink a lot. We will have fun. Many students try to remember new words. They also study grammar books. But these students don't speak English. They study the language, but they do not use the language. Of course, you need to learn new words and new grammar, but you don't have to study them. In this course, I want to show you a very simple and effective method how to learn words and grammar. I like what our teacher says. Our lesson continues. We speak about our hobbies and what we do in our free time. We speak in pairs or with our teacher. We speak for the whole lesson. I enjoy it very much. I am really happy. This system of learning English is really good for me. When you want to learn English, you have to use English. The lesson finishes. Me and the students go to a pub. We drink a beer next to the river. Oxford is very beautiful. We drink a lot and we are very happy. But I'm thinking of Mary. I want to see her again. The next day, I go to school again. One student asks a very interesting question. He asks, "What is the best method to learn new words?" Our teacher says, "There are many things you can do if you want to learn new words." For me, reading the dictionary is the best. But reading any book is good. If you read, you learn faster than people who don't read. It is good to read for 1 hour every day. I want to show you what you can do if you want to get the maximum from reading. It is very important that the book or text you read is interesting for you. The book can be a nice story or have some interesting information for your job or one of your hobbies. Whatever you do, do not read a text which is boring for you. It is good to read a text in which you know a lot of words. Of course, sometimes you will see words which you don't know. When you see a word which you don't know, look it up online quickly. Then continue reading. You don't have to write the word down. You don't have to try to remember it. Just continue reading. Concentrate only on understanding what you read. Read, read, read. That's the key. When you see another word, translate that word. The method is very simple. Just read and translate new words. And that is that. Reading is also good because when you read, you learn how every word is connected to all the other words in a sentence. You see how to connect the words correctly. This method of learning new words is very effective. Try it and you will see how fast you can learn new words. Then we continue with the lesson. We speak about life in England. We speak about family and love. I'm thinking about Mary. She isn't responding to my message. I feel very sad. The rest of the students want to go for dinner together. They want me to go with them. It sounds like a good idea. I agree to go with them. But on my way to the restaurant, I get a message. It's a message from Mary.